Hello, everybody, and welcome to this
We are
edition.
on.
See if this works. Okay,
Okay.
is that better? Is that better?
Still an echo.
Well, we're live,
Well, we're live,
and those
and
of you
those of you who've been on us, you know that are watching us. There has been some feedback. There's been some connection issues. So I'm gonna be playing around with this live because I can't play it unless someone is actually here. All right. Still echo?
No, but it's also reconnecting. So,
That's separate.
okay. Yep. No echo.
Yeah. So we have two. So I'm on three different screens, y'all, because I want to make sure that I capture this live. I want to be able to talk to you on YouTube, and I also want to make sure that it doesn't cut out. So for some reason, though, Chef, I can't see you in here.
I see him looking right at him.
Okay. Well, perfect. We'll just go with that. So again, this is LLG's Random But Real. This season we are talking about was always conversations about any and all things random with the entree, not a side dish of mental health advocacy. As you all know or probably have heard, mental health can affect every aspect of your life. So because that is the case, we want to make sure that we talk about that even as we speak about relationships. Um, if you were watching, you're going to see that I'm fidgeting on different things because I have quite a few different screens open. Okay, so we want to thank you all for joining us today. We appreciate it. I'm not exactly sure why it's not showing up on the YouTube app, but if y'all are out there and you're able to watch or see it, please let us know in the live chat so that I can be able to address whatever you're saying. All right. So, um, first of all, I have some sad news. Drew can't be a part of the show anymore. He is taking classes and they moved to the same time that we are doing the live. So I am putting a shout out for anybody that wants to participate, um, preferably married in their 30s and 40s. That's what I would really, really like. Um, and a male. That's what we're looking for. So if you are married, you're a male in your 30s and your 40s, please let us know because we want you to join us. If you're interested, you can send me a message on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, One Singing Lady. All right. And that's the number one. You can just DM me and then we'll have like a brief conversation / short interview and then we'll go from there. So hopefully we can get some people to join us really quickly because I really do want to I want to get the balance back. So how y'all feel about Drew not being able to be here? That's why oh wait, that's why he's still on the flyer because I didn't change it deliberately. I wanted to announce that first.
A little sad because, we started this together. We got our little groove going, and it was nice getting to know each other and growing this way. But I totally respect where he is in his personal life, and I wish him all the best. I know his plate is full, but I know he can get it done.
Absolutely. You want to share anything, Chef?
I was expecting a mentorship so I could, find a wife or something like that. With the three kids. He had to tell me how to navigate, but
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure he'll still help you out if you call. It's not like you don't have his information, so you can still reach out if you want
well
to.
like the young lady said that this man is his plate is full. So, I'll call him January after New Year's. Hopefully, got some space
Okay.
on the plate.
Well, hopefully you will get an opportunity to definitely
Yeah.
do that. All right. So let's get started. I really want to, y'all. I really, really, really. Okay, so right now it's still just showing audio. So let me just see. Thank you, Tracy, and welcome. We're gonna play. One day this is actually gonna work. It's
Mhm.
not gonna be problems. Erica can attest that we did not have issues. Actually, Tracy can attest that we did not have issues before. So let's see if I can try to switch it. Um, to that while we're talking. I don't want to play with it too much because I don't want y'all to be gone. But if you are gone, then just log back on and we will start again. All right, but right now they hear us on audio. We will try to work on the video. Um, but go ahead, Erica. We're starting with you.
Okay.
Last week we asked you and Drew questions as married. Well, actually, Chef did because I was disappeared
Right.
or I disappeared. So this time it's on you to start.
So last episode when you all were talking, I mentioned how I had read the book 21 Days by Lisa L. Gilliam and Tracy M. Worley, and how they had these questions in the back of the book that I thought were like fabulous. And where was this when I was trying to get married, right? So, Chef, I'm really kind of directing this to you, right? One, just as a man from that different perspective, but two, as the single person. Did you read the book yet, Chef? 21 Days?
Yes, I read some of it. I never
Okay.
finished it.
So I'm not gonna give up anything in the book.
Okay, hold on one second. Miss Sheila, I see that you're on the actual I think that you were maybe sent the wrong link. So if you're going to be on, then we do need you to mute, please.
I'm on mute. That was the other person that just joined in that wasn't on mute.
Okay, hold on one second. One of my team members must have sent a different link. But we'll work it out. Welcome. So Riverside has it set up where people can actually join too. But we do usually ask those in the audience to join via YouTube. But all right, thank you for clarifying. It just completely disconnected.
No problem. Thank you.
All right. Okay, go on, you all.
Okay. So I'm not gonna give away anything in the book. I'm not gonna talk about parts in the book. I'm really focused on the back of the book where these different questions are, right? And so for me, I was like, when I read it, I was like, where was this when I was preparing to get married, right? So of course, Chef, I would imagine we all have similar kind of dating experiences, right? Like you go out on some dates, you end up with one person on more dates than anyone else, and y'all are getting to know each other. You're asking each other questions, you're talking about stuff. But in this book, 21 Days, there's like some specific areas and some specific questions to kind of get you going and started, right? So, my question for you as a man, when you are dating, when you find yourself on dates with more dates with one person, right? Like, what do you want to know about that person? Like, what how deep do you go in getting to know them, their past? I don't want to put the words in your mouth. I want to hear from you. What are you looking for to get to know from a person?
First, I would probably I don't talk about like past relationships. Normally
Okay.
that's just something that would just come up from them. But I would want to know what's fun for you.
Okay.
How do you decompress after a long day? Um, what's some of your hobbies? I guess very basic surface level stuff. Nothing. I try not the first couple of dates. I try not to get too deep.
Okay.
Yeah, I try not to get too deep. Not at all. Cause I might me person. I mean I might not. I might just depends on how she answer.
Mm-hmm.
I might not stay long. Cause if we can't have fun together, why not?
Right. I
Why
like it.
Wow.
stay?
Okay.
Why
I
stay?
think my
I
Stephanie gonna
don't
tell
want to
you
waste
how it
nobody.
is.
I don't want to waste nobody time.
Right.
We
Nah,
got
we
to
can
be
appreciate
compatible
that.
somewhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Wow.
Lisa, for you as a single woman, I would kind of ask you the same question, but I would twist it a little bit to say, as a woman, do you feel like you go deeper than a man does early on, or are you also waiting to get deep with your questions? What you doing?
It depends. It depends on how the flow is. I met one guy. I was surprised because he shared so much about him the first time we met. And I normally do because I've gone through so many different experiences. I don't want you to be surprised later. Either this is my thing. If you're my person, whoever God sends me, you're going to be okay whether I tell you today or whether I tell you 10 years from now.
Okay.
Meaning not okay with the information, but you will be there because this is what God has called you to do. So I'm not, I've learned to try to scale back, but I'm pretty much an open book. So I go pretty deep. Maybe not the very, very first one, but it was honestly refreshing to have a male older than me share some pretty serious things the very first time we met. It let me know whether or not I wanted to even move forward at all.
Right. Okay. I mean, we're in different times now, right? We talk about this on the other podcast. I've been married for so long. I haven't been single in this current age of dating. It's a totally different ball game, right? Like it's not the same, I would imagine, meeting people now in this world of social media, in this world of, people knowing themselves a little better, talking more about trauma, toxic behavior. Like those weren't catchwords, I feel like, when I was younger and dating. Nobody was talking about toxic behavior. But now people, I think, in the dating world, I'm assuming they think about these things more when they start dating someone, right? Like, how do either of you know when you see some toxic behavior? Like, what's a red flag? Because I
I
don't
don't
know if
know.
we had red flags, or we
Anything
didn't
that's
know what they were.
uncomfortable at the moment, anything
Okay.
that gets you uncomfortable, and I feel like sometimes having, especially when it makes you uncomfortable and you bring it up, you get a chance to see how they respond to it. So if
Mm.
they respond in such a way that it's like, wow, I couldn't believe you said that, then you already know what you got. You already know what you got. Especially if I'm at like, okay, if I'm at dinner, so I'm at dinner and we got our food, but before we eat, like I'm traditionally I pray.
Okay.
So sometimes a little tip that I do, I'd be like, is it okay that I pray? Just to see if we're compatible in that way. Or sometimes I just start eating and I want her to correct me. You know, if she doesn't correct me, I just assume that she's not used to praying over food. So that again, that wouldn't work for me. So I just go ahead and I dial back a little bit. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but I just don't want to waste her time. I don't want to waste my time. I like women that pray.
Okay. I pray over my food, so I get it. Like, no matter
Yeah.
where we are out in public, we
Right.
still gonna, say
Right.
grace.
Right.
But
Right.
I'm wondering, like, why you gotta let her do it first? Why you can't lead her and pray?
That's what I'm saying. Usually I do. Like sometimes I do, but
Okay.
if we on a couple dates, say we three in, and I don't do it, I be looking for you to correct me. Like,
Because
no,
you've
no, no, no,
already
no, no.
done it, and you
Yeah,
expect
because
her to recognize that
yeah,
you've
yeah,
already
yeah,
done
yeah.
it.
She my wise counsel.
Okay.
She my wise counsel. So she got to make sure I ain't tripping, I ain't slipping. She got me in line.
Okay. I like that. What you
Stop
think of
smiling.
that,
Why y'all be
Alicia?
smiling, y'all?
Because
Because
we
sometimes
like
your
it.
comments, I mean, it's cool. Like sometimes the things that you say, sometimes they're shocking for somebody so young. And I don't mean no shade, like really.
Only
You
because you're
don't think,
younger than.
huh?
I said only because he's younger than us. It's not that he's
Yeah,
so
younger
young,
than us.
but he's
Yes,
younger
younger
than
than
us.
us. Yes. And a lot of men, I know a lot of men. I don't, I mean, like the work that I do, I've met so many people, and a lot of men don't think like you. They don't talk like you. They don't say the same things that you do. Um, so it's interesting, you know, when that happens. It's
I
a
have a
good
question.
interesting.
I have a
Huh?
question for y'all.
Okay.
Are women ready to be led in today's time?
Absolutely.
You you
Some are.
you think so? Yeah, you think
Mhm.
so?
Well, I mean, I can only speak for me. I'm ready to be led, but I have to be led by the right person. Like, let me just give you this example, right?
In
Like, there's
today's
this
time.
meme There's this meme that I love, right? The meme says, therapist, didn't you see the red flags? Me, I thought it was a circus and I like the circus. You get it, Chef? Like,
I get it.
that's hilarious to me though, right? But
I get it.
that's my point. Like, you can't be a clown and try to lead me and then get mad when I don't want to follow you. Like,
Is when it comes to like leading a woman, right? Is it based on his structure, or is based on what y'all trying to the forward movement of the relationship? Which one is it?
I would
Say
think
that one more time.
Is it based on the forward movement of the relationship, or is based on just the structure? Like, this is how I want the relationship to be, or is it based on like, look, I got a business I'm trying to do, or I'm trying to do that? Like, on which end would you be more acceptable to be led? Because I don't think every woman wants to be led. Like, that's just me,
I
especially in
don't think that
today's
every
time.
man is saved enough for me to want to be led by them, honestly.
Saved.
So, yeah, that's important to me. So if you don't have a relationship with God, you're not listening to him, then you can't lead me. I don't have a problem with being submissive, but I'm a very strong woman.
Mm-hmm.
If you not even listening to what God says, it don't matter to me what you say. So like, I might have friends who I'm not going to be serious with, because when it comes to that, like, you got to hear. And because I've had businesses and I've done all that stuff, like, I'm supposed to be your help meet. But if you're going to lead me, you got to know something and be led by the one who actually created us. So if you're not, then it's not going to be a serious thing. And that's maturity speaking. I didn't always think like that.
How would you tell though? How would you tell if he's been led by God or if he's not?
Relationship shows you, number one. If I spend time with you, right? I use this example. The more I spend time with you, the more I get to know your voice. Like, you could call me. If we talk on the phone, we don't really talk on the phone a lot, but if we talked on the phone all the time, you would call. I'd be like, hey, Chef, like, I'm going to know who you are. And I feel like relationship also shows me part of your character. So if I take my time and I actually spend it with you and do things the way that I'm supposed to, of course, I have not always done it that way. I'm very transparent about that, right? Then it shows me. And I pray too. Like, God, is this the person? And sometimes when it's not the person, I'm still praying it's the person. Like,
So
I've learned to, I made enough mistakes. I'm just being honest. I made a mistake. I'm still healing right now from the last guy that I was dating. And I've met several guys since then. They're nice. I try to be open. Because clearly, sometimes when I meet people, it's not the person, but I'm going to let God be God. So I think the time relationship shows me. And then while we're on here, Miss Sheila, did you want to say something since you're actually in the studio with us? I'm going to see if I can get some other people in the actual studio. Did you want to say anything or ask questions?
I have a mouth. My mouth is full with food, but I'm going to get back. Mm-hmm.
I love it. Okay. Well, thanks for joining us. You let me know when you're ready, okay? If you can
For
put in the
sure. I
chat.
will. I will.
Okay. All right. All right. Go on, Chef. What were you going to say, sir?
No, Erica, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, what I was going to say is, to your point, Chef, a woman has to be in the right space, right? To be led. And so while you're asking us, are we ready to be led? The reflection and the question becomes, how do we know the difference? And Lisa kind of spoke to it, but you, the man, you have to have that right woman, that woman who knows Christ, right? This is my perspective, right? Christ is her personal Lord and Savior, to then look for a relationship in which she can be led and what she is bringing to the table. Because if she herself doesn't even have that knowledge, she can't expect or get that out of you either. So while you're asking, are we ready to be led by a man? The question is, are you able to find a woman in a space to be led? Mm-hmm. Or are you out here looking at the ringmaster of the circus as well?
Lord have mercy.
Wait, before you answer that, Tracy said depends on how the man shows up, and then Sheila had a whole lot of laughing emojis, just so y'all know.
No,
Yeah.
that was is it somebody, is it another Sheila on here? It's a SH, is that that might be Chanel.
Okay, so I can only see one thing, but we
Okay.
never
I
tried it
see
this way.
SHA.
Okay, SHA had laughing emojis. Thank you.
Okay.
I
Okay, that's
appreciate it, Miss
Chanel.
Chanel.
That's Chanel.
Hi. Thanks for joining us. Y'all, I love it because we're growing together. We're going to figure out why I've never had so many issues, but we appreciate y'all being here. And those that can only listen on YouTube, we appreciate it too. And I did send the studio if you want to join us live. We're just going to have some fun. Okay, continue. You want to say something, Chef?
It's 2025, and that's, I feel like what you're saying is very traditional, and I understand. You know what I
Who,
mean? I
me?
understand. Not both of you guys. I feel like both of your answers are very, very good, and it's accurate. However, it's 2025. They are not being. They ain't who's leading who. You can, all the prayer you be doing, or not y'all, but I'm just saying all the prayer I be hearing women doing and how they be waiting, but ain't no good men out, but somehow people end up getting pregnant. You feel me? There's a lot of people getting pregnant out here, but ain't no good men out here. But people popping up pregnant. So I'm just saying, like, I don't think y'all program or y'all directions work. I just don't think your instructions, whoever you getting instructions from in life, it
Say
does
that.
not work. It doesn't work. We need a
No,
new
I
program.
said, I said I've not always done things right. So I messed up too. I've sinned too. When I say I'm transparent, I talk about everything. I didn't always pray and want to listen to what God was saying. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't.
Well,
And I don't think that's traditional. I think, like I said, maturity speaks.
What's gonna keep a man though? What's gonna
A
keep a
lot of
man?
different things.
I'm about to
Name
say
three. Give me your top three.
they're our time. That's just it, though. This is what
No,
we as
this.
women think, but
Nah,
you
nah.
as the
It's
man,
across the board. It's across the
okay.
board. You can give me
So
top
if
three.
I had to say the top three things that's gonna keep a man
Right.
today, y'all
Uh-huh.
are kind of superficial, and you want a certain physical look.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Feminine.
Mhm.
Very feminine look.
hmm I mean, whatever that physical look looks like, you want a
Right,
certain
right, right,
physical
right, right,
look.
right. Right.
Um, Definitely is all about the
Okay.
intimacy, right? It's all about the intimacy.
I
I'm
think
Are
glad
you
that's
you
on
said
having
it
both
it?
because I
that's
ain't
on both parties though. That's on both parties though, right?
But women might go for a man without the intimacy because of the
Mm-hmm.
other things that he brings to the table. But you're not settling down with me if I'm not giving it up to you.
Okay. Oh,
But
but so it's this relationship is transactional, is what I'm hearing. I give and you take, you give and I take. That's what it sounds like. It's transactional.
well,
Don't be speechless. Come on.
no, I'm trying to, I mean, isn't that what, so my older son said that marriage was a business deal anyway.
It comes with a license.
he, he's in his 20s and he was like it's a business deal. That's what marriage is. So you're saying, is it transactional?
Ain't no more love in it though. So looking, I know you married, but the traditions that you have doesn't really work in 2025.
And so you
So
said, where did we get our
who
traditions from? We're older, so we got it from these older women, these
right.
old school women. I have children. My oldest daughter is 29. My youngest daughter is 20, turning 22 next month. So they come from me, but they in a whole different mindset. We in a whole, they're not me watching my mother. They probably doing opposite of whatever I did.
Can
Can
I
I
say something? This Sheila.
Yes, Sheila, what you got for us?
So this is my thing as far as keeping a man. Number one, that man, it depends on if he want to be kept. Because I don't care what a woman, I don't care what we do. You know, we can hang from the chandeliers. We can do it all. I've been there, done that. And a man gonna do whatever a man want to do, right? But if we're gonna name three things, and I'm only speaking of myself, mine would be respect, loyalty, and love.
That's what
And
keeps
Some
a
people,
man.
no,
some
well, those
people,
my three
some
things.
people.
If I had to name the three things, but to me, it has to be if that man want to be kept. I don't care what a woman do. That man, is up to him if he want to be kept by that woman.
Then why, if you feel like he doesn't want to be kept, then why stay? It's a flag right there,
But not all the
right?
time do the woman knows if so, like if you're in a relationship and you giving it a woman, you just doing all the right things. I can't just say, oh, he don't want to be kept if I did not find, if nothing has been brought to my attention. I mean, you got some slick dudes out here, just like you got some slick women out here.
Mm.
So if nothing was brought to my attention, I cannot just say, oh, he don't want to be kept. You really don't know. And nowadays, and we talking about 2025, it's a lot of shit out here for one. So if a woman find a decent, real man, honestly, and I'm not being funny, he may drop the ball a few times. He may even fumble it. I don't think that's the cue for the woman to exit because it's so much garbage out here. And to me, if you look at a man, as long as his good outweighs his bad, I'll stick it out.
Okay. You on mute, Lisa.
Thank you. I said, do you think that's tradition too, Chef? Because I don't. I'm similar to that. I've stayed. I mean, sometimes I should have rolled, honestly, but I've stayed because, yeah, they were good men, not for potential. I'm not talking about staying potential out the window. You got to show me something, but I've definitely stayed when just because that person was willing to work on things. Things happen, in life.
How do you know somebody's pulling you along?
I mean, people lie too, so I don't know that you ever really, really know, other than again that
Okay.
relationship with God. Like,
Okay, so hold on, let's break it down. Let's talk Dr. Seuss. Let's break the words down small. So if you want something, whatever you want in this relationship, and it's
uh-huh.
taking you a while to get, say you want to be married in this relationship, and you say, hey, I'm giving it 2 years. I want to be married. Most women come with a timeline. Anything past that timeline, you should just go ahead and get out of the relationship because that's not what he want to do. But you stay because you hoping he change, and it's the potential. So you still picking the people that you dating. You still picking the people you picking that situation for yourself. How long does it take? It don't take that long. That's my thing.
No, I think you should get out if that's what you said, but I don't
So
go
why
in
stay
with
too long?
necessarily a
Why
timeline. Shoot, if it were
you
up to
don't?
me,
Well,
I would not be
that's
52 and
if
single.
it's
I would have been.
transactional. If it's a transactional thing, you should. It's a business.
Well, there are some people who comment that they feel it is that, but you should know what you want. But like I said, I would not be 52 and single if it were up to me. So I
What
didn't
would you
go
do?
into even that last situation thinking, okay, by November we gonna be in a relationship. It wasn't like that. It was just
You would
like,
have so you would have married the last. You would have married him.
not at the way that things turned out. Not at that time. I went in as a friend. I just told somebody recently, I was just like, friendship is really, I mean, don't get me wrong, I want to be married like yesterday, but I've also been hurt. And so I believe in healing, but I also don't believe in just being by myself and sulking and trying to I'm not saying doing anything. This is all not including sex. I want to be clear about that. I don't believe in rebound things. I think that always ends up hurting the individuals that are a part of it. Um, but I do believe in being honest and saying that what I hear is y'all already know by the first, second time y'all meeting that y'all want to be with somebody. Is that true? Do you
I,
agree with that?
I don't agree with that.
So that was
You
going to be
are a
my
different
question.
dude.
I
That was
don't
going to
agree
be
with
my
that.
question. You
I
said
need
women have a timeline. What about a man? How long it take y'all to
It
know that this could be my
again.
wife?
I feel like I answered that one of the first episodes
Boy,
because
I'm
We on
old.
a different
Tell me, I'm
episode.
old.
Answer
Tell me.
again. We need
because
you to answer again. We got new people on the line.
don't nobody leave somebody good for them. You know, I said that before. Don't nobody leave somebody good for them. You know, so I feel like, I mean, if he's not pushing marriage or advocating for marriage or wanting more from you, then you can tell you just been stringing along, then doing whatever he wants you to do, and that's what I feel like so many women fall victim of. But again, I still gotta put the blame on them too, because you pick who you date. You
Have
pick
you
that.
strung a woman along?
Yes, I had. Yes, I had.
Because you knew at what point that wasn't
Yes,
a
I
woman
had.
for you. How far in?
3 months into it.
3 months in. You knew she wasn't the one, but she was hanging her hopes on you, and
I
you
don't give a
just kept
damn.
it going.
Which is
I don't give a damn
wrong.
what she hang under. I don't care what she hang under. She couldn't get me. I
So
was.
you
Then
cut
It's
why
her
keep
off?
almost.
her?
Huh?
Why keep her?
She washed dishes really, really well.
No, stop it. Just stop it. That ain't it.
All right.
It might be.
There's dishwashers out here. What?
Uh-huh.
Hey, whoa, whoa,
Depends on the
whoa!
kind of
On
dishes.
furlough. On furlough. We. That's a lot of water.
You wasn't
That's a lot of
furloughed
Y'all
water.
hear
then. Cut
this
it out.
mess? Oh my goodness.
Furlough. That's a
Tracy
lot of
said
water in
just
the sink.
having fun. He's a mess. That's all I can say. I don't know
He's
what else to
he's
say
keeping
about
us
it.
on our toes. He's keeping us on our
Wash
toes.
dishes
Absolutely.
really. No, I'm saying for a lot of guys that's in my position, it's a rare, like we know we rare. Just like, I guess it would be the same for a female on the opposite side. It's rare. No, you come with your own. You're not really asking. I'm just asking for love, and love and civil. Be civil. And if I'm reduced to that, if that's all I'm asking for, then it's a problem out here, because I feel like those things should be free. But don't nobody know how to love. Mamas ain't teaching sons or daughters to do that, and that responsibility lies on the parents. So when you get out here in the dating world, in the dating market, the good girls like the bad guys like the good girls. So it's opposites do attract, but it's also your trauma, it's also your environment, it's also who you around, you know, and you pick who you date. You pick that environment to deal with, because you feel like this person is the best option for you. Simple. A woman is always going to find the best option for her. She can have a
Do
line
you
of 10
pick
men.
them or do you let God lead you? Like,
Huh?
do you pick them like chef, or do you let God lead you into who you're supposed to choose?
Both.
Interesting. And
I mean,
which one has turned out better?
The one that washed dishes.
chef.
Lord have mercy. You should hear the church music on in the house when she here clean.
Dang. I can't with you. I don't even know what else to say.
I'm saying
Whew.
honestly.
So in these questions, right? Let me take it back to the book, right? In these questions, there's an area that talks about relationships, questions you could ask, an area that talks about moral beliefs, family matters, physical mental health, finances and legal concerns,
So many stuff.
caregiving,
There's a lot of emotions in there.
communication, social media. So again, that wasn't a topic before, but now that's important, right? Like social media, employment, household. Like these are areas that one might not think of to ask questions about. Could I have a future with this person? Did any one of those broad topics jump out at you, Chef?
Social media.
Social media.
And
Okay.
let me say this. Let me say this, because y'all call me young. Do you understand that the older generation is the only ones left that still party and know how to communicate? Anybody in my generation and down doesn't have a lot of communication, like interpersonal communication skills. So a lot of people are meeting online, you can go to the same gym as a person, and then you be like, oh yeah, I seen you online. But as far as dating, most people ain't like dating when they meet each other in person because maybe these people can't hold conversations. They don't know. So it's very different out here.
You don't think that's a problem?
I
Because
do.
that's a problem for me.
That's why I'm in the house.
So let me ask you this. I'm gonna make this so hypothetical, right? Like you
Yeah,
and I are
yeah.
dating. We're the
Okay.
same age. I'm not this cougar or whatever, right? Like we're dating. This is our hypothetical situation. We're dating.
Okay.
What happens if I don't like a post that you put up? How are you gonna feel about that? Or how are you gonna feel if I tell you, oh, I posted and you didn't like my post? Like, what does that do for us as dating? This social media thing, post and likes and all that.
Okay, I'm gonna give you two different ways to look at it. As so me, I am like before I took like a hiatus and a break. I was like a social media kind of presence influencer guy, but I believe that who you date has to like y'all got to be equal in that. You know, so if I'm dating somebody that's posting half nudes, then I mean, on the other end, you can't say anything that I post because you thrown your body, and I just gotta accept that. You know, again, can you tell a woman to delete a post off her social media? She probably look at you crazy, like I ain't deleting no posts. You know, if you don't like it, unfollow. So I mean, it's as simple as that. But if you locked in with somebody, and again, if that makes you feel uncomfortable, how they handle that uncomfortable situation is going to let you know everything about the person. Now, if she's wifey or something like that, she gonna like okay, it ain't because it's not losing you is more is the weight. I'm not gonna lose somebody good for me, but if she feel like you're not important, then she gonna keep the post, or I'm gonna keep the post. You gonna feel how you feel about it. Just cry in the car when you get home. It's okay. Gangsta's paradise over here, baby. So
You are so harsh. Exactly. That's what I was like, I just feel like, oh my gosh. Like, love to hate you. Not hate, but like it's so controversial. It's like
so
you say
so with
these
me,
great things as a male, but then it's so harsh that it's hard to swallow.
but that's a good thing though because like I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna look you in your face and tell you the truth and how I feel, and also with me, yeah, I'm gonna just tell you what I want straight up. Like I'm direct.
So you won't string a girl along right now.
Nah,
Now,
not a
like
sugar girl.
these days.
No, no.
You
I
said
got
nothing.
my heart. I got my heart broke too many times. I ain't gonna.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. For our guests, because we are actually we have a few more minutes, like 5 minutes or so, and we'll be off of this one. And just so y'all know, it may end up being audio, so we still do YouTube, but I can open it up so that people can join the studio. We're still playing with the app. But did anybody want to say something either on YouTube or, because we do have a few people watching, or those in the studio with us? Did you all want to share, Shah or Sheila? Do you have anything else or
Share
any
your
questions?
and turn your camera on. Let's see what you look like.
Because remember, Chef looking for a wife.
Hey, don't say that out loud. I get
You
nervous
said
every time you
it
say
at the
that.
beginning of the show.
I can see
I'm
it,
not
but you
turning
don't
no
do.
camera on. This
You
Sheila.
don't
I'm not turning
remind.
no camera on.
That's fine. Oh my goodness. That is hilarious.
Yeah, don't say that out loud.
And
Don't
Lisa,
say.
we met before.
I believe it.
Yeah, we met at Kendra's house last year at
Now
Kendra's.
I remember.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for
Mm-hmm.
joining.
You're welcome.
Next time you do have to turn your camera on. She's pretty. She's pretty, y'all.
I will.
What she
I
look
turn it
like?
on next
What
time.
she look like? She got a head full of hair.
A head full of hair.
She got a head full of hair, or she got like an S curl or something like that.
Oh my goodness. Ignore Chef, okay?
I about to say, hey,
Just
Chef
ignore
Norton.
him. Hold
I'm
on,
not paying
Tracy.
Chef no mind because Chef knows me. I ain't paying him no mind.
So I laugh. She has laughing emojis. So Chef brings all the females to our YouTube, and then we listen to his nonsense and also the wisdom at the same time.
I'm about to say,
I don't know.
he
I
drawing them
don't
in,
know.
though. He
on
drawing them
on
in.
on social media, my experience for dating on social media, if a female looks at my profile, it's pretty bland, it's pretty boring. All I have is like food. But so if even if I tried to date somebody on social media, they're gonna be like, I'm not doing enough. But in person, that's a different story. I usually don't get turned down in person. On social media I do though. That's different. And 90% of your relationships come off of social media nowadays. So
Nowadays, yeah.
So you say you don't get turned down on social media?
I do. Yeah.
You
Because
do
you
on
don't
social
post a
media,
lot.
Yeah.
but
I
you
don't post a lot.
but
So
if
it looks
in
weird.
person,
I'm a
you
weirdo
were
if
nice.
I
I mean,
yeah.
you can
Yeah.
tell though. You got a little swag for a young dude. I'm just messing with you.
I love
Just
swag.
kidding.
It's crazy.
I love it.
A
No,
little
but for
crazy.
real, you do. You got, you know what I'm saying? I
I
believe you
appreciate
probably
that.
are a really nice, romantic person. Probably all lovey dovey and stuff. With your girl, you not like that? When you
I wouldn't
have
tell
one?
you when I had
Oh my
one
gosh.
back in the
Okay.
day. Back in the day.
But not now, cause why? Cause of
I
her?
don't even I don't even know how to do that now. I might need to she might gotta teach me.
I don't believe that. Well, now
She
you
might
got
gotta
two
teach me.
sisters that can tell you what we like. You probably would be the
I'm a
one that would be with the cougar, honestly.
damn, that's crazy.
Why?
Damn.
Why?
Damn. Why
I
you say
don't know,
that?
Hey,
y'all.
listen,
Why you
We
say
might
that?
really have to hurry up and get another mail because
we better go ahead
Why
and
you
put the
say
disclaimer out
why
there for
you
his
say that?
age range. Because when
because
they
it
start
appears as
coming,
such.
put your age range out
Cause
there.
it
Because when them
depends
cougars
and
start
such.
coming for
No,
you,
I said it appears as such. So the one thing I've always been good at, believe it or not, I've always matchmade. Like in those people, I couldn't match myself, but I matched other people, and they would be together for years. Some even got married. Some like I've always been really good at dealing with relationships, and I think because of the counseling background, I got to see who was compatible with who. And even sometimes the guys that I like, they weren't for me. They didn't like me, so I always want everybody else to be happy. I would set them up. That's even as a little kid, and they would. I know it don't make sense, but it happened several times. Um, because I really cared about other people sometimes more than I did myself, but that's a whole nother story.
So
But if
you
I
might
see
have
that
gave
you're
your husband
compatible,
away.
huh?
You may
No,
have gave
because if
your
he was
husband to
mine,
somebody.
God has for me, is for me. Nope.
I
If it
feel
was
you.
mine, then it would be mine. But it's not mine.
I definitely understand that.
Yep. I think I allowed people to return in my life that I should have never. I should have kept that door closed. I should have put a bar on the door. I should have like buried them underneath the door or something. I'm too nice. I was too nice. I'm not too nice now.
You're never supposed to spin the block and go back from where you trying to, that's like going back in your past. And
you've never dated anyone again that you've dated before.
I never, even once I quit a job, I never go back.
I mean, I haven't either, but I'm just
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's no point.
Tracy said that's why she's in the house.
God he never takes away anything and not replace it with something better. So there's no point of me going back to a place where I feel like you had multiple opportunities to get it right and within the relationship. So me going back is a disrespect to myself.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I look at it.
Interesting. Maybe we need to bring that up next time because I mean, I do think it's a time for not, but I also know, you know what? I don't know if y'all ever heard Allen and Allen. They're the jazz.
Mm-hmm.
One is a pianist, I think saxophonist, but they're gospel pretty much. And they have one of them, I don't know which one, they divorced their wife and then they remarried. And then I know some real life couples that I know personally that have done the same thing. Sometimes your timing, your space, where you were when you first got married, how much you've grown and matured, what's out here, you realize, oh, I had a good thing. I should have stayed with that. I think there's a lot of different reasons. I don't necessarily think spinning the block. Again, I'm not speaking sexually.
No, no,
Is
no.
a bad thing. I just think that you should be cautious if you like. There has to be real change if you decide to allow someone to come back. That's just my take.
It would take an act of Congress for me to go back with somebody that I've dated already.
Oh my gosh. And on that note, what is your final comment for this show today? Because we have to get out of here. What would you like to say, Chef, in closing?
Pray, drink water.
Yes, because and just so y'all know, this is not just about relationships with, significant others or romantic relationships. We're talking about relationships in general. So we might actually focus on the family next time. People, we're just really trying to help. The more we know, the more we're able to get it out. And laughing is good for the soul. So,
Lisa, I have a question for you next time. It's gonna be so
oh
good.
gosh,
It's one of those questions that is gonna branch off into a whole different conversation.
I'm
Make sure you
afraid.
remember it. Don't
Yeah,
forget.
Based
write
on
that. Right.
family. Based on family.
Okay, write it down. Write it down. And we can share it on when we do our debrief. All right,
Okay.
Erica, what's
That's
your
fine.
last comment, ma'am?
This has been a fun conversation, but the reality is we either have to talk about dating specifically now or the generals of it, right? Because they're on two different ends of the spectrum. It's so much more to it now than before, and we can't always go on before. Like, we got to be in the here and now. And so while I might not be actively looking to date, like, my mind has to still be prepared for current. So listening to Chef talk about what it's like with social media, like, I would have to be prepared for I can't keep operating on what I knew from when I was doing it, because that's not going to work now. So that's what I get from this. Like, we have to really operate in the here and now. There's a lot more going on than we thought.
When you said here and now, the first thing I heard was Luther Vandross saying
Here and now. Yeah.
All right. I'm a jukebox, so I like music. That's my thing.
Oh yeah, this is everything you say. There's a song lyric for it. That's the life
Absolutely.
I
Yeah.
Me
live.
and my
That's
friend
the
would
life
do
I
Yeah.
live.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And if
Definitely.
YouTube is very sometimes they'll even block you, even for my own songs. I have my own recording artist, and they were like, this is, restricted on my own songs. I'm like, I'm the artist. I'm verified on your show. You can see my name, and they'll still be like, nope, can't do this because X, Y, Z. But with that being said, we appreciate you all joining us on YouTube. And for those who are in the studio, we're going to see how we can get this to work. It may be audio and video moving forward, but this has been a fun conversation. I kind of like having the audience in here with us.
Yeah, this is great. I like that.
So thank you, ladies, for joining us. And I can't see all the people, but Tracy, the co-author, is on too. She is listening to us on YouTube. You heard that Chef said, hey.
Hey, Tracy.
We appreciate you. She's always a very big supporter. That's my girl. We've known each other for a long time, but I'm only 10, so I don't know how we could know each other for 30 years. But, who's counting? So look at Chef. Anyway, y'all, if you want to follow, like, subscribe, please do so on YouTube. It's youtube.com/one singing lady, spelled out ONESINGINGLADY. And if you're following me on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram, it's the number one. So one singing lady, or numeral one singing lady. We hope that if y'all know somebody that wants to be on the show, a male, married, preferably Christian, good morals, or ish, close to that, that's fun like us, please let us know, because we definitely don't want Chef to have to handle us by himself. But you see, he's cool. He's cool with it. It was fun doing this with you all. We thank you for joining us. And we will definitely see you all soon. And Erica and Chef, y'all can just hold on. Hopefully it'll let me get out. We'll see.
Got some dishes I gotta wash.
Hold on. I can't concentrate, y'all. Chapter.
I'm not gonna say
So
nothing till I know we are no longer recording
I
show.
know, right? Just hold your comments because it's not even letting me go back to the thing. So we'll see what happens. Mm. Hold on. Y'all can talk till we go.
Listen, I cannot
Are we
believe how
still
time
live?
is moving. We are. We are. And I cannot believe how time is moving. So when this episode, the next one in 2 weeks, it'll be so much more going on by then. Time is moving so quickly.
Y'all said something to me tonight that I wasn't even expecting, that I had to look at it in a different way when it came to dating. But I feel like in order to fix, I'm one of those people that I really want to fix the dating world. But I ran into a lot of problems with different ideologies that people have when it comes to dating. I feel like it's really a simple process, but that's just how I feel. Um, Either it works or it don't work.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
So it
too many
looks like
people
this is
that's.
the after show, just so y'all know, because we're still live. But continue. It's fine.
Oh, I thought we was all. We still live.
No,
We're
we
still
still
live.
live.
But keep saying what you're
That's
saying.
why you got to look at the YouTube page too.
I
But keep
only
on
got.
going. That's fine.
I
Keep on.
Yeah. So I don't even know where I was at because I was just. I mean, you threw me off when you said live. Now I got to focus again.
Well, you said it was interesting. You said that we said something that really kind of threw you. What did we
Yes,
say?
about the lead part, taking the lead
Mm,
and keeping. It's like a call to keep God at the center of everything you're doing.
mm-hmm.
And don't go a step without it. So if you can find somebody that's doing the same thing, that's powerful. But the problem is we never find the people that's doing the same thing we're doing on the end. Opposites attract, right? So we try to find the people that's, not even praying on a daily
Not
basis, or
never
don't.
though.
I'm just saying, like, they
Not
may have
absolute.
maybe they have like a little relationship, but you supposed to display and get them to come in on that side and be like, yeah, it feel good over here. But I feel like most people, they dim their light to settle in today's time, and they don't keep it up. Like they don't pray every day. A lot of people don't pray every day.
Right.
A lot of people don't have that conversation or that relationship with God. So I just feel like sometimes it's hard. Certainly I know it's hard for women finding something good. The way I heard, not y'all, but because y'all doing good in life. But the women out here and on, I don't even want to say the street because that's gonna be out here in the world, out here in the world. So, and I know marriage is hard. My God, I know it's hard. Like I be asking guys on my job that's been married for like 30 years, 20 years, 15 years. I'm like, man, how you going home to the same person every day? How's that? What is that like? You don't get tired of them?
So I think that for anybody, no matter how many years you're married, 1 year, 10 years, 15, whatever, right? If it's your friend, you're not going to get tired. Who gets tired of seeing their friends? I don't get tired of seeing my friend. My girls, like, I love my girls. Anytime we can get together, we can do it every weekend. We could do it once a month. It's great times, right? So if you're married to your friend, then you probably look forward to going home to them. But if
So
somewhere along the line y'all stop being friends or y'all were never really friends, then yeah, that could be kind of like, man, this nigga again.
so your staging process is friends, then relationship. You build up to be friends first, and then it's a relationship.
I would imagine for anybody that would be a successful formula. I don't think you can go wrong with that formula.
Well, it was a song back in the day with the Deacon Biz Marquis, and he had a song called "Just a Friend."
Yes.
So by that nice selection that he did, I don't think that works. Cause
But
he was
listen
just
to
a
his
friend in that
words,
situ
though.
in that whole
She
song.
said he's just a friend, but he was more than a friend.
But he couldn't lock it down. Look at the end of the song. Think about the ending of the song.
Oh
When
my
she
goodness.
when he found out that she was with somebody else. He was just a
Because
Y'all, on
that
that note,
person was a friend who was
okay,
more
we're
than a
gonna
friend.
maybe
okay.
bring this back up the next time.
Okay. Okay.
We'll see y'all later. Y'all continue talking. Thanks y'all for joining. Bye, everybody. Y'all just stay there.